currently walking along Boulder Highway here in Henderson, Nevada. 60 years ago, 38-year-old John Covarrubbias was having a bad day, a bad month, a bad 18 months. And he decided that the only way he was going to be able to get revenge is by taking out his wife in the best way possible, in his personal opinion. Back in the mid-1940s, a man by the name of John Covarrubbias, originally from Needles, California, he meets a girl that he likes. Her name is Nellie, and they start dating for a while, and then they would eventually get married around 1947. And they decided to come and move to Las Vegas, Nevada. At the time, it was a burgeoning city. A lot of new and exciting things happening in this area. Now, they would be married for about 17 years. John was a building contractor, pretty successful building contractor, but the last 18 months of his life, he's having a rough go at life. His business, for some unknown reason, is failing. While Nellie's business, the Branding Iron Bar and Casino and Dancing Hall, it's doing pretty good. And, she has John to thank. I mean, it helps to have a husband who's a building contractor when you are operating a small bar casino. So things are going good in their marriage, and eventually in 1964, they get a divorce. Now, John is torn up about it. He's very, very sad that, they're not together anymore, and he loves Nellie very, very much. So one day, April 10th, 1965, John comes to his wife's bar, which used to stand right here where this parking lot is, at 1120 North Boulder Highway, Henderson, Nevada. So he's coming in there to have a couple drinks, and he's talking to his wife, and he's like, hey, listen, baby, I love you so much. I just love you, and I would love for us to get back together. And she says, you know what? No, I'm tired of your nonsense. I'm tired of your crap. You drink way too much, and I can't take the mental draining and abuse from you. It's over. Okay? We're never getting back together. Never, ever, 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 ever getting back together. And, okay, he's probably not used to rejection. And so he's sitting at the bar and he's drinking. And he's drinking. And he's drinking. My kind of guy. He's drinking. And, he says, you know what? I got a plan. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show all of you. So he's leaving the bar, and one of his little buddies, he says, hey, where are you going? He goes, I got some business to handle, but Nellie ain't going to be around much longer. So he drunkenly stumbles into his vehicle and heads out towards McCarran Airport. So he drives his car to McCarran Airport. Yes, McCarran Airport. He has a plane that he keeps here. It's more towards Las Vegas Boulevard. That's where the private hangars are. So he jumps in his plane and is cleared for takeoff. And he flies out of McCarran Airport with only one destination in mind. Now he's flying from that direction, and he's flying. And he's flying. He's probably doing about maybe 100 miles an hour, maybe 110. His Cessna is buzzing along, and his target is the Branding Iron Bar. He's going to crash his plane and kill any and everybody in there. And he's really going to show that Nellie broad, hey, you made a bad decision. So he's flying, and he sees the bar, and he takes the throttle. It's not a steering wheel, whatever it's called. And he just aims it for the bar. And he's a pretty good aim, but this guy's very drunk. So he ends up crashing into the bar. but missing it. Instead of crashing right into the bar where his wife would have been, he crashes in the parking lot, but also crashes into the part where the dancing floor is, the dance floor. And amazingly enough, the only person that died in this whole thing was John. He took himself out. Now, somebody almost died from gasoline burns. One Richard Ramirez. No, not that Richard Ramirez. The other Richard Ramirez. So he would be taken to the hospital in critical condition, but fortunately he survived. And nobody else really got hurt too badly, except for John Covarrubbias and his Cessna 310 plane, which was destroyed. And this could have been a major catastrophe, except the people that were dancing on the floor, they had just left the dance floor and returned to the bar right before he crashed into this place. So the building was destroyed and Nellie was out of business. I don't really know what ended up happening to her. I'm sure she moved on. And then later on, the building was rebuilt, became a VFW hall, and then later it became a museum, and then later it became a pizza place, and then later, some of you out there would hang out here at a bar called Mugshots. It became that, and then it closed down, and now it's a parking lot. But just a quick story of some guy just drunk and wanting to kill his wife. And I want to say, and we're going to save this for a future video because I am literally leaving town. I want to say somewhere over there was a huge explosion. Off the top of my head, was it 1989, 1990? 2 people died. It was a huge explosion. Luckily, only a couple people died, but it could have been much worse. We'll do a video when I come back here to Henderson about it. I've been to the location. I want to say it's like one of those warehouses somewhere over there. But you know me, I got traveling feet. I must hit the road. Next stop, Kingman, Arizona. And here we are at the Mountain View Cemetery here in Kingman, Arizona. About 100 miles away from the crash location, give or take a couple of miles. So this is the final resting place of John Covarrubbias. He does not have a marker. He would be buried right there next to his brother. And these are his parents. Very strange story. It's just a man drunk and just did something very unwise. All right, rest in peace to the family. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Catch up with you on the next video. Peace out.